Hello, today I'm going to share my tips to get better in Fortnite. Now I'm not a pro and I used to consider myself above average, but the truth is players are getting better and better at the game, and relative to everyone I might actually be getting worse because I do not have that much time to play. You might compare with my older videos that my skills seem to have declined, but that's because I change my keybinds and playstyle very often to find something more comfortable for me. And I will share my secret keybind with everyone else in a future video. They are keybinds that I feel many pros would consider if they knew what I found out. Okay, so the first tip is practice makes perfect. This could mean playing many hours or spending a lot of time in creative getting used to the edits and building. Find a good practicing course, grind on it. The idea here is to familiarize yourself with the editing and building that the moment you think about it, your hand does it automatically. If you manage to be really fluent, your imagination is really the only thing stopping you. For the combat, if possible, find a friend to spar with. If he is better than you, you get to figure out why and learn from how he plays. If you are clearly better, you can still practice with that friend, but make sure you use that time there to try new things. Or you could also do a 2v1 if you feel like you could handle it.
My 90's never been this good before. Why?
I just saw again what the flip.
It's mine, buddy. Wait, how is that yours? Excuse me. Yeah.
Got it. Actually got it.
Great, now come on. We got this one.
I got it.
Got it? Alright.
I'll come back out to help.
It's okay. I got him cold. It's here. Oh my god. He got it. Hey, oh no.
Coming. Oh,
No.
shit.
Watch out.
I watched it. Damn. I did not know. Oh, double kill.
My second tip is to get used to the movement in the game. Building is of course very important, but it's kinda silly if you plan to build a skyscraper when fighting every player you see. The more important thing to learn is how to allow yourself to move freely around your builds and look for shots. This also means you need to be good at figuring out or tracking where the enemy is all the time. Hey man, nice trap though. Hey. Oh, I ran out of balls. I ran out of balls. Shit. Yeah, man. I need your balls. What am I talking about? The third tip that I feel helped me a lot is probably making predictions. You can't always track where your opponents are. They could get out of sight sometimes. This is where experience comes into play. Predicting where they will be before they even go there will give you a chance of getting free hits. This also means that you should be less predictable as well to throw off your enemies. Aha, now you have to come back up. Oh yes, combat, thank you. How much mats you have now. Oh. Nani, open up. There you go. The fourth tip is also something that comes with experience, which is knowing how to gain advantages over someone. This means more right side peeking, because that way most of your character model is not exposed, or even figuring out when to push or third party someone could give you a huge advantage. My fifth tip is something that goes without saying, but if you have bad aim, you need to get better because you can't kill anyone if you can't hit anyone. My advice, if your aiming is really bad, try lowering your mouse sensitivity, play for a whole day, maybe even a week. It is possible that you do not have good control because it is actually too hard to control because your mouse sensitivity is too high. There are third-party softwares or programs that could help your aiming as well. Just make sure that the settings is similar to what you have on Fortnite. Remember that most of the skills needed in Fortnite does not require talent to be better. They all could improve through lots of practice. Are you ready, Mike? Ooh. 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 Sorry, man. I guess you can say I'm really bad at vertical fights. Like, I can't build and have a vertical fight at the same time. X-Men. Oh, he has a shotgun too. There's... Man, beamed. Finally, the last tip is for duels or squads, which basically means games when you have teammates. As you may already know, there's nothing much you could do if multiple enemies were to spray you down, especially if it's from multiple directions. Knowing how your teammates fight can allow you to prevent it from happening to you and to them. For example, if you know your teammate is a very aggressive player, you need to play aggressive too. Do not let him be the only target. If he is very passive, stay close to him and distribute the enemy's focus while firing back. It is a lot easier to play with aggressive players if you are decent than to play with very passive players. This is because if that passive player ends up building up really high and staying in a box, you are pretty much fighting alone, because very passive players wouldn't even shoot back knowing that they might get focused. So even if you're not very good at the game yet, always try to distribute the focus and help even if you don't hit your shots. Give the enemy something to worry about and apply some pressure. I find that Fortnite is a very fun game, but you just need to get past the learning curve, which is pretty hard. Anyways, happy gaming. I hope this video of me sharing what helped me would help you as well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Or you can do that. Feels bad. Here comes the other guy. Oh, nice. Open up. Nope. Yeah, cute. Of course. Thinking. Last guy, I think. Oof.